Hi, I'm Dean Webb with networking-forums.com. I'd like to talk today about dealing with managers. You've had the problems before. You say, I've got to do it this way. The manager says we can't do it that way. You say, well, yeah, you almost say the manager's an idiot, but you don't, but you say something else, and it doesn't work out too well. You think your manager's a nut, you have to leave, and then you go to another company, and the same problems keep happening. Why is it you can never get a good manager? Well, maybe it's you. I know, but let's talk about it here. A lot of us have a lot of engineering skills, a lot of knowing how to move the bits around skills, but we don't have a lot of people skills necessarily, and that's something I want to talk about here. So that way you can get better networking because of better understanding and better personal relationships that you have with your managers. First thing I want you to think of with your managers is don't make demands of them. You don't have the institutional authority to do it. You don't have the power to do it. So don't walk in expecting that they're going to do everything you tell them to do because you're the engineer and they're the idiot manager. In fact, some of these managers may have been technical once upon a time, and they may be able to sniff out a problem or two in what you propose. So if you come into a manager and you say, all right, we have a problem and we're going to solve it by doing A, B, and C, and the manager says, no, we can't do B. Well, don't demand that you do B. Instead, number two, ask why. Why can't we do number B? He says, well, if we do B, then all the voice guys are going to complain, or the server people, or the guys that run the V blocks, whatever. And then you understand what's going on there, and you go, oh, okay, well then, how about A, C, and D instead of B? Ah, now you're talking. Or maybe we can schedule B for another time. Okay. And that gets me to point number four. Be flexible in your proposed solutions. Now, I know I've listed out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I had to go 1, 2, 4. I'll get to 3 and 5 later, but be flexible. I'm modeling that behavior myself. Be flexible. Your job as an engineer is to make things run better. And if at the end of the day you do something different, but it has the same result, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There are no ethics or morals in, say, adding a SNMP community before you add switch commands on the access ports, or if you add the commands on the access port before you add the SNMP community. Come on, be flexible. Be flexible, because you want to get the job done. The order in which it's done may not make much difference. And you got a number three, understand their pressures and concerns. These guys go through a lot. They've got to deal with their higher ups just as you have to deal with them. If you find the right solution that makes them smile, chances are it'll make the guy above him smile, and then you all look good. So understand what they're going through and let that help you. Let that help to inform what you're choosing. And never bang your shoe on the desk yelling, yet, 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 yet. Well, okay, you can do it once and only once, and then never again. And make sure that when you do it, it's to stop something from happening that could cost you your job. Like I had to do it once when someone said, let's go ahead and put the non-email aware version of antivirus on the Exchange server. I knew it would just destroy the server. We should not do that. And I banged my shoe on the desk and shouted, "Niet, niet, niet." So we didn't do that. I didn't get fired at that job, but I haven't done it since then because, well, I haven't been at a job where that was needed. I found a better way to explain myself, fortunately. But at my current employer, if I ever have to do that, I'm ready, but only once. And by the way, that little tactic there comes from Nikita Khrushchev, who did that once, and he got away with it. It worked. And it was described in a book that I have at the very bottom there called The Negotiating Game by Chester Karras. Great book. Read it. It'll give you even more information on how to deal with other people and how to negotiate to where not just you get your way, but how everyone involved in the negotiation is able to get something that they're all happy with. And that's a great thing to do. So with some people skills, I'm Dean Webb with www.networking-forums.com. Stop on by, and there's a lot of really smart people ready to give you a lot of really good advice. See you later.